Welcome back to the Cannapreneur Partners Canada News Break, everyone. Another study out. This is the third one that we've seen. No evidence that medical cannabis access laws encourage youth marijuana use. For anyone who've ever been to a community meeting looking to get a license or a special permit meeting trying to get a license for cannabis, that's the first thing you hear that, if we let a dispensary in our town, if we let dispensaries in our county, if we let dispensaries in our states, all the kids are going to be high. Kids are going to be running around like crazy, just smoking weed all the time. And what every study done on the subject has proven and has said is that, in fact, the exact opposite happens. Teen use falls when you legalize cannabis in your state. These investigators from Johns Hopkins, Harvard University, and the Massachusetts Cannabis Control Commission, that is our regulator in Massachusetts for cannabis, reviewed cannabis trends in more than 1 million adolescents over 25 years. Consistent with prior studies, they concluded the study found no evidence between 1991 and 2015 of increases in adolescent reporting past 30-day marijuana use or heavy marijuana use associated with state medical marijuana law enactment or operational medical marijuana dispensaries. Our main finding was that adolescents residing in states with MMLs, medical marijuana licenses, had significantly lower odds of past 30-day marijuana use compared to adolescents in non-states. Of ninth graders alone, had 9% lower odds of using cannabis on a regular basis, a heavy basis, or an occasional basis if they lived in a state with medical marijuana laws versus states without. The data was gathered from 46 states over 2 decades. The CDC has acknowledged that there's no correlation between having a medical marijuana license facility in your state and increased use. And in fact, as I said before, every study we've seen on the subject will tell us that teen use falls when you open a medical cannabis or a recreational adult use cannabis dispensaries in your state. Use among children and teenagers fall. Study after study after study proves it. So let's put this to bed. I think it was the governor of Missouri said a couple weeks ago, if you let your kid, if you legalize cannabis, your children will die. Probably one of the most fraudulent, fake, false statements ever by a governor of any state. Not only will they not die, there's never been a reported use of a teenage overdose of cannabis. There's also a higher likelihood if you legalize it, they won't even use it in the first place. Hopefully we can have our politicians, rather than pontificating, start looking at data, start looking at studies, start looking at results, instead of just running their mouth with things they know nothing about, which is clearly the case in a lot of these situations. So congrats on another great study. Again, all the studies we see, cannabis benefits people, cannabis benefits society. So let's keep legalizing it. Let's bring it to the masses. Hope everyone has a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.